This youth generation, Deon Price. Listen, I got a very encouraging experience to share. I've been very critical about today's youth generation because, in my opinion, due to technology and AI and all these tools they have, they've become the laziest generation in history, right? So, but there is hope. So I'm encouraging young people to use your brain power. Don't let this technology make you dependent on gadgets because it's depressing your brain and not using your skills, your development. So one young lady in my program earned an outstanding attendance award, and she kind of blew it off. But I highlighted that is a valuable accomplishment because one thing that employers are realizing that it's hard to get people to show up, particularly your generation. So there's hope. Value those employability skills like time management, attendance. They are golden. And employers really look for those things because that's the biggest challenge with employers, getting people to show up consistently. So don't underestimate the power of good attendance. Also this week, a young man earned from a fast food joint, basically a customer service award. And he kind of downplaying it. And I said, you know what? That's a valuable accomplishment. You have no idea how important customer service is, particularly with today's youth generation. Because anybody that's been around the world recently, it's safe to say the customer service and public service has deteriorated tremendously. It's horrible, from fast food to restaurant industry, any type of service, public service, the customer service is just deteriorated tremendously. It's horrible these days. And employers are recognizing that too. So when a young person, this generation that I've been losing faith on, can earn these things, that says there's hope. There's hope. So I let him know how valuable that is. Accomplishments like customer service awards, public service awards, hospitality awards, those things above technical skills and even advanced degrees, in my opinion, because those things really determine the value and how far you can go in life in an employer. Those are real valuable things that you can't teach. They have to be innately instilled in you. So I really celebrated this accomplishment to this young man and let him know how valuable that is. You put that on your resume, put that on your portfolio. There's hope. One thing that's really deteriorated in your generation, today's youth generation, is the lack of good customer service skills. I mean, I run away from them. If I see a young person that's about to serve me, I will turn the other way. I will hope for somebody else because you guys are just horrible. Y'all, and I shouldn't be this biased. I should be better than that, but I'm not. Y'all useless. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm speaking from experience and I want to encourage you guys to get better. So when it comes down to problem solving and being innovative and resourceful, this generation just does not have it. If you guys have to figure anything out, it ain't gonna happen. If it's not right in front of your face, if you gotta look left or right, you're not gonna figure it out. Something could be right here and you're looking right here. You guys are that dependent and that lazy and that lacking that problem solving. Y'all won't even spend the time to try to problem solve and look left or look right to find the answer because you guys have been so dependent on technology that you guys will not figure nothing out on your own. If it's not on your smartphone, it's not going to happen. You know, I was working with a group of young people and I had them clean up the gym we were using. These are young adults. And I saw at the end some crumbs or some dust or debris in the corner that they were supposed to clean. I said, fellas, why didn't y'all clean up the dust? We don't have a dustpan. We don't have a dustpan. I said, you can't figure out how to pick up dust and trash without a dustpan. Are you kidding me? So I'm like, really, this is what we're dealing with. So I go over to a cardboard and rip off a piece of cardboard and wave it. I mean, any ideas now? And they finally figured out we're in trouble if we have to depend on these young people. And it's getting worse with technology, but there's hope. So when I see things like this, I celebrate it, and young people earning outstanding attendance award, we need to celebrate those because that means there is hope. There is hope. Because one thing you will have that I think is more valuable than technical skills is interpersonal skills. You can learn how to be a good interaction with human beings, and you can be comfortable interacting, problem solving, human interpersonal skills, no matter how advanced technology is with AI and all this other tech stuff, they're not ever going to be able to completely replace human beings. And the better you are at human interaction, emotions, engagement, service, you are going to be much more valuable than your peers. I can speak as an employer. I look for those things over advanced degrees and technical skills and technology. If you can have someone with good human interpersonal skills and someone has demonstrated their ability to show up consistently, they're valuable to me. And I'm not the only employer who thinks in that regard. So again, I have lost a lot of faith in you, but there's hope. Just a thought, just a message. This youth generation, Deon Price, just a humble servant trying to make a difference.